And I'm off.
I won't let anything happen to you.
Brothel, there's a house, den of decadent delight. Real, whatever we need, we can get in works for sale.
Nothing fishy but my prices. Get your seafood here.
Hear me.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
Oh, honey. The librarian does this thing with her leg on a pottery. Does the hand tonic the lips? The lips the tongue? If your mighty ones need something still
I got it. No, he merely offered patronage. The conditions. Excuse me? We're discussing steel watcher gyromatics. A topic beyond your understanding, I imagine.
Give up a kidney for a tour of the Steel Watch Foundry.
We're shopping for a suit.
As if
Dinner
any of
with
us
my
would be so
parents,
Imagine
and
seeing your watch appeal for the first time. What is up with those?
Every substance has been tried and tested.
To see one of them in a fight. A real fight. They want to finish everyone.
In a word, sir.
Simply as...
Darn it.
she has the most fabulous sandal. It's perfect for a shirt.
The person with you. Price. They enjoyed it.
You told me the armor was involved.
Now here's someone who appreciates the fine. Welcome, sir.
Let's see.
He merely offered patronage. Such a bargain. Conditions still the Steel Watch.
Stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no? Aren't they just? You clearly have excellent taste. What can I do for you, sir? I must say I'm rather proud of it. The wood paneling cost a fortune, but it's so worth it for the luxe atmosphere it provides. Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm? Bish.
Astonish. Feeds of genius.
Good. Let them see you take charge of this pleasure.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing acts. Our stock isn't used.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service? Harpers. I'm afraid I serve a grubbier class of clientele than that. More chancers than champions, if you take my meaning. Present company excluded, I'm sure. No, I don't know any, Jahira, was it? Clothras. I know the taste all too well. You too, I'd wager. Fine, yes. You have the right place. But where's the leaf flicker herself? Needless paranoia. Had you opened with that, I'd have known you for a harper straight off. Here's the key. The others are below, and bearing bad news by the looks of it. Always.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Soldier.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Your father. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. God forbid we do any business today.
Dinner with my parents?
I wouldn't keep your contact waiting. Unless you're buying. Then he can wait till the Soul Forge goes dark.
Watch your back.
My faith will guide me. What's next, I wonder?
A pleasure.
2 steps at a time. What's this now? Time for a chat.
You are not Chihira. I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Salona's tears.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketherick out in the Shadowlands, no?
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Saloon's tears as some kind of code.
Stare at me. Study me. This Harper's face bores me. Perhaps I'll steal yours next.
Doppelgangers! They're doppelgangers!
Geraldus, you spoiled Orin's surprise. We'll deliver you alive for that. But not you.
I'm ready. Let's move.
Ignite!
The dance macabre. Morse cutter.
And the other person with you, they enjoyed it.
Concentrate.
Every corner of this city is infested with orange shifters.
Thank you. Because I'm not, I swear. You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent. Old Danthelon wouldn't have let you down here without Jaheira's say-so. I'll give you my report. It's up to you after that. The others... they're all dead. Or scattered. Jaheira sent word of the victory over Ketheric. Set us hunting after the cultists in the city, but they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet until we started to ask about the Rashomar.
Rashomar, a native of Rashomon, the far eastern land known for its wild inhabitants and the witches who rule them.
You saw it. The cult fell on my friends and took their faces. All because Jaheira sent is searching for him. Just tell her this. I can't continue the hunt. Whatever the cult has done with the Rashomar, they do not want him found.
Easy enough. Heading out.
Let's go to the next one. You told me the armor was a bomb.
There for the taking.
We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
Time for a chat.
What? By the Mordensammel's curlies went on down there? Of course! Of course they bloody did. Clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidying to do before the steel watch squeals by. I've had enough dealings with Harpers to know I don't want the answers. Go on now. I don't care much for your timing, but I like your gold well enough.
Come on, let's go.
Short father.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good. Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
A hero of Baldur's Gate who fought alongside Jaheira during the time of troubles. Minsk is a legend.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Mince charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Mince's either. Because I was playing the pragmatist, and writing my friend off for dead, then I met you. If I seem suddenly flushed with hope and soft feeling, you have only yourself to blame. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city. Yes? There might be, but... it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then. Ask it. I've learned not to unpick the legends so many have woven around our name. Seeing the hope die in a romantic's eyes, it is only funny the first few dozen times. Some call the Harpers heroes. Others, petty meddlers who cannot help but stick their nose into every conflict they stumble across. The truth is in there somewhere. We try to work towards a common balance. If every other faction finds us equally annoying, that is probably a sign that we are succeeding. You might say that. I left their service and swore never to return. Multiple times, if I recall. It is easy to get tired of the intrigue. The high cause is shrouded in secrecy. I thought I might find another way to be of use to the world. And for a time I did. But my comrades would use a rather irritating phrase. A harper never leaves the chorus. She simply goes to spread the song. Meaning that whatever cause I turned my hand to, there I would find them. Harpers, stuffed with their own virtue, but always there, always trying to help. So I returned to the fold, returned to the city. Eventually they hung a title around my neck, High Harper, and I still do not know how to play one. If I tried to spare Geraldus the same headaches, well, now you know why. And if he is half the Harper I suspect, it won't make a damned bit of difference. But you're staring. Which means the tadpole has finally eaten your brain. Or have I been talking too much? Either way, time to move, no? Ha! No. No, thank you. Let the wiser members of my order wrinkle their brows over that particular phrase. In all my years fighting for the Harpers, I am still never certain what the greater good means. I've learned to be content with, well, that was not so bad as it might have been. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And, bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wisdom?
What do you need?
What a day.
I wonder what the next move is.
What's cooking?
There's work to do.
Keep a blade close.
What a charmer.
Short.
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and...
Well, well, well.
First time.
Open up.
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules?
Let the man breathe. That watcher
Defender of the people.
Lying.
Ever onward.
The armor was a ball.
A word, if I may.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. don't look the posh sort. Last door on the right. Go on. Make merry. Lower the gates! Special permission!
As if any of us would be so fortunate. Imagine seeing her watch your power for the first time. Oh, my heart flutters at the thought.
I'd love to see one of them in a fight. It's hard to find. Real fight. They crush everyone.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Does the hand not assist the lips?
No time to dally. Well, we're shopping. Let's try this way. Dinner with my parents.
You madman!
Every substance has been tried.
Let's go to Khan's Guards.
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian inventor to steal from.
Where am I needed? Keeping pace.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
From Gortash. What's the bastard up to, I wonder?
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Let's see.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend
I
you're
glaze that
living
pizza.
and tell me what you'll be doing in the house.
What happened? And we'll be home in no time.
Like somebody was in trouble.
Oh, leave it out. I've got a trial coming up, and I need to rememberize my lines.
dear.
No time to talk. I have clients to brief, and they're as sharp as spoons.
I ain't saying nothing to nobody until I've had my trial.
Let's rehearse this one
Are they
more
going to
time.
arrest us?
Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Sure, why not?
Calm down, dear. It won't happen.
The Flaming Fist don't stand for trouble. So stay out of it, yeah?
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened.
They say Gortash won't be king, but that pomp upstairs sure sounds like a coronation.
What my friend means to say is that the witness must have been...
I don't know, dear. I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
I almost believed you this time.
Are they going to arrest us?
Let's rehearse this
What
one
if they
more
throw us in
time.
jail?
Pretend I'm a fist and
Calm
tell me
down,
what
dear.
you were doing in
It
the
won't
house.
happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
Sounded like somebody was in
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before
You've
the
been
fire
saying that for
started.
ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
Right there, bloody legs!
My
I
friend
don't
means to
know,
say is that the
dear.
witness must have been
I don't know.
mistaken.
All we can do is be patient.
Better. I almost believed you this time.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in
Let's
jail?
rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist.
Calm down,
and tell
dear.
me what you were
It
doing
won't
in
happen,
the
I
house.
swear.
Well, you're
Oh, I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even
down
hurt.
the door because it sounded like somebody was
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us.
inside.
We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire
You've been
started.
saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
Right there, bloody legs!
I don't know, dear.
Is that the witness must have
I don't know.
been mistaken.
All we can do is be patient.
Better. I almost believed you this time.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
Let's rehearse this one
Calm
more time.
down, dear.
Pretend
It won't
I'm a
happen,
fist
I swear.
And tell me what you were doing in the house.
Oh, I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
We broke down the door.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us.
Like
We'll
somebody
tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
inside.
The house was on fire. We were rescuing.
You've been saying that for
I
ages, and we're
spoke
still
to a
here.
witness who says you
What are they
entered the
waiting
house
for?
before the fire started.
I don't know, dear. I don't know. All
My friend means to
is
say
be
is that the
patient.
witness must have been mistaken.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
What? Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. gods. I hope they haven't put up the prices again. That ferry's my last chance out of here. Bakshi's got to have something that'll cover the rest of my fare. How do you know about that? Did those crooks down the dock send you? I told them I'll get the money in time. Not my fault they're charging triple. Take your money, my ass. You haven't heard? An army is coming. They're saying it's unstoppable. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this. I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home. You shouldn't be in here. You shouldn't be in here.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Except if you're a criminal.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Meaning that in the games,
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
What happens next is out of our hands.
You're free to explore, within reason.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized ice valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steel Watch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steel Watch Foundry for immediate dismantling. The Steel Watch Foundry is off-limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
Yeah. Anything spicy you can tell me about the old prick?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. He is the savior of our city, currently being inducted as the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning. Report to the Steel Watch Foundry.
Let's make tracks before this thing gives me the lash of Bane. See you around, soldier.
We're not even pawns, just dust on the board. What happens next is a cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
Lord, Archduke, God. I'll call Gortash what he wants, as long as Lord Chatshield pays me for all this waiting around.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Liberated them from one hell.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Ravengard is a charlatan, like every last country I
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
Fine! I'll wait for now. But that prick Gortash is going to pay.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves.
If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Orin is unreliable. This one shows promise. He keeps his word, I keep mine. We will rule as one. Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A shapeshifter? Well, it could be anyone. I mean, it's not me, but it could be anyone else.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly. or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. First Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thor. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. More importantly, just. Now, come, be witness as your father names me the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The patriarchs await. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him? Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is? And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
Your father, once the Grand Duke, now a pawn in the Absolute's game. Your infected minds smolder in each other's presence.
My dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me, just as Gortash said you would. Father and son, unstoppable generals. Together, we will usher in a new dawn. Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
When he says punished, do you think he means locked up or brutally murdered?
Within Ravengard's memories, you find Councillor Floric. She is confined in a cell, right here in Worm's Rock.
The sun rises, my boy. My true soul. Are you ready? What is a hero, my son? If not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. You, Gortash, and I will ignite the final spark, my son. And that is the greatest of goods.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
Help me.
Your tadpole seizes. The prism stills. Ravengard's empty eyes meet yours.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Ravengard, the real Ravengard, is in there somewhere. We can't give up on him.
Have we finished then?
Archduke Gortash, man of the people.
Soldier?
Go on.
Greetings, citizen.
Keep those feet moving.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And the drama's not over. Not by a long shot. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated. rude. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it. Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there? I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out. Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy fucking hells. Fina, Cirrus, arbiters for the hells, exemplars of justice. Sisters.
Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak. Choose. Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain. So much for the selfless hero. Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
They can turn into mist now. I'm not the only.
must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a chuffing laugh.
We lost most of our herd. We've got almost nothing left. And you want to take that from us?
I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
I'll move ahead.
I said anything. All right.
What are you gonna do? Step under my skirt for any stray checker?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will... Very well.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette? Thank you. Do you want a paper? I don't know how. I'm only 6.
No, dear reader. I'm afraid one of my columns is not in the latest issue. Print issues limiting space, according to our...
Still can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples. Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's map about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
Livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in...
Nap on duty again.
Raven guards back, I heard.
Her name is Vanra!
Kindly lower your voice, madam.